Okay. So the reason why God hides his face, it's very simple. It's very simple. Yeah. Privacy. That's all. Look at it from this perspective. God is God, you see. Why would he trust beings he knows that have the chance to betray his trust? Because he's never gonna betray anyone. You know, that's how he is. So, since the beginning, that's why there's some things, what? You cannot know. That's why Jesus said, hey, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Because he knows what the Father looks like. It's Father and Son, you know. That's how it is. But how is he supposed to trust you? How? You see what happened with the angels? That's what you call what? Brilliance. Respect him. He knew that these these individuals, he knew. But he gave people the what? The chance. You see? Pride. Look at Lucifer. Look at Lucifer. You know what a cherubim is, right? Let me explain to you. You see, in heaven, right, there was no violence, no war, no sin. You see what's happening? So, archangels are war angels, you know. So we were not necessary. Archangels are not necessary. You see, it's not guys who are just made to go around fighting. No, these are peace. You see, they bring peace. So in a place where there's no where there's peace, you don't need what? You don't need soldiers. Everyone is minding their own business, you know, in presence, happy, doing their things. The Father was still hiding his face, though. God was hiding his face because he knew, like, if you see God's face as it is, right? It's like expressions. You know what? You can see what a person is. It's like when you see me, look at me. You can tell how I feel. You can tell how I feel. You see? You can tell how I feel. So if he was to be seeing Lucifer doing all his foolishness, Lucifer would have known what's happening. So he gave him time to what? To change. So the reason he hid his face is just for privacy. And you see, cherubims, right? Cherubims. Yeah, so you see, this is where this part gets a bit odd. Okay, look, in heaven, there's God. Let me be frank right now. Without God, you are nothing. That's it. And there can never be no God. You see the difference? He doesn't need you. No. This is a privilege. Come and join my house. You don't. If you don't want to stay out, you think he's going to force you. People have this idea that God is just sitting there saying, my children, come. No, if he says come, you say no, you go like, okay. That's where there's those vocabularies where you can't say it. Because if he says them, it will be done. You see? He's holding his frustration. That's how it works, man. Cherubims, all those things. You know, it was just, heaven was measured by how much joy you could bring. You see, that's how it's measured. Otherwise, everyone is equal. You see, everyone will be equal. When this old earth and what? Heaven pass away, everyone will be equal in that time. Everyone will be happy, just God and his children. Everyone is. So, cherubims were just making, God happy, like bringing him excitement. You know, you can't bring him excitement. Yeah, it was happy. But he knew that behind, that's why you can't see his face, man. Not just besides the power also, that part is, everybody knows this. It's too powerful, yes. If he comes and he starts telling you jokes, you die of laughter. That's what you mean, you die of laughter, yes. You die of joy. You will literally die. Literally die. If you are his child, you will literally die of joy. That is what's happening. That's what was happening. Who was it who saw him? What is that? Who saw his back? Who was it? I don't remember. Was it? Right. power, of course, respect. Okay, Old Testament, New Testament, different relationships. But let me keep it like this. If you see him, when you're a child of God and you see him, you die of laughter. So he appears in what? Spiritual essence. You can feel him, that's for the Christians to know. You know that thing, yes. So imagine you know that this particular individual who is singing is the same one who is plotting, and that same one is the most exalted. Cherubims, man. Cherubims are those singers, like singers. No, they're not the trash music we have nowadays. I'm talking of good music, the one where you listen to in your heart. It's like, yeah. That's basically what Lucifer was, the cherubim with all different voices. Why do you think he had so many different voices? The ones he now uses to lie to people. Yeah, that's all that was happening. So, otherwise everyone was living good. Not this government order like that. Why would God be forcing people to do things? People do things willingly. That's why you tell the truth willingly. That's why you don't lie. Because if you lie, how can you be in the presence of pure truth? It doesn't make any sense. See people. Simple things. Privacy, man. Privacy. Y'all can't even respect that. You want to see God's face. He refused himself when he wants. The son came. He reviewed himself. Now the Father wants to also do the same. Can't you guys have some respect? No, you can't. You can't have respect. Yeah. That's why you're going in the lake of fire. Let me tell you exactly what is happening here. You see what happened with that story of Jesus Christ. Right. The Father took a back seat. The reason why he says, come through me, right? Here's the reason. You see the cherubim, those are other divine beings, the seraphim, respect those guys, man. Respect. Because, just since the angels began to the Old Testament, he was refraining from saying anything negative. People think he doesn't have feelings. He doesn't keep... what is it? You can't call it a grudge. It's justice. He takes note. You see, he doesn't... Justice. You get what you deserve. So ever since then, his anger has been what? Rising. So the New Testament, Jesus came, right? God took a back seat. The seraphim are singing, and the reason why no one can see his face currently, there is emotions we've never seen. You see, there is emotions we've never seen. That if you see them, you die. You'll be like, you die. You not collapse. You die. Because the fury he hides. Imagine knowing every nonsense that has ever happened that will happen. You see how furious. That's why he's in the back seat, and that's why he doesn't want his children to see him. You've read in the Bible when they said his face was terrifying, or that it's because he's refraining. Imagine how long, you can't imagine how long he's been refraining for. Jesus came, tried to tell people, hey guys, these things you're doing. Because he also knew, he was also angry, but he's like, let me what? That's why he came to teach. You see, that's why he was a what? Rabbi, teacher. He came to teach. That's why he was reasonable, but he never walked around with everyone. You saw he never walked around with everyone. There's some people he just left because he knew that bottomless pit. You can't talk to these Pharisees, scribes, ignorant people, stubborn people. So many of these people. That's why he never bothered with other people. You see? So, all God wants is to remove what is happening. So you see now, ever since Jesus started, governing. That's why I said he took a back seat. Jesus has always been governing, but he took the center position. You see, he's also governing, right? So now he's also there, and ask true Christians know that world has many perspectives. It's not just one. It's like war. There's good sides to all, bad sides to all. You can take it from any perspective. You see, so to go through and live your life, you just have to ignore. Right? Those are what? It's like people have different roles. You see, different roles. Yeah. So Jesus did that, right? God is taking a back seat. Jesus did that. His anger also has got many perspectives. It's also what? That's where the 144,000 come now. These guys are here, and that is a signal that anytime, no one knows, you know. I don't know. You definitely don't know. Even the truth doesn't. But the Father does. And it's God, you know. It's God. The Father. That is when he's going to be like, right. I don't know what he's going to say. But get this from me. With the way that I know him, these are things that are so basic, but mean so much. Words that you on your own, yeah. I'll never get to express those words. Christians, no. So, you see what's happening here? You see what's happening? So that is how it's supposed to be. You see, you should respect these guys. God just wants his privacy. Guys, don't you want to see God finally his real face without the negative emotions? What is full of negative emotions? Negative. Look around you. Look around you right now. Open your phone, right? Open your phone. The ads that pop up, all those things. Imagine the things he knows. Imagine the things Jesus is saying. And he knows the poor truth. You think he's not frustrated? Do you still think he's not frustrated up until now? How many people die after committing their sins and they have had generations and all? He has to know all those things. And once he's had enough, and he's about to, he's had enough. He's had enough. Y'all may think this is a joke, right? You may think this is a joke. People have been saying it's a joke since Elijah came. I am Elijah. People are like, no. Moses was there. Oh, no. Abraham told them, no. Jesus, how many people have come and they've been proven biblically to be correct? They've been seen. They have evidence in history. Huh? Jesus came. Apostle Paul was known. The 12 disciples were known. Who was not known? Huh? Who else left in the Bible is not appeared? Who? The 144,000 are here. All those things. No one bothers. No one bothers to even check the timeline. You see? And then you are living comfortably. You don't deserve God. That is it. It's not that God deserves you. People have it backwards. No. It's not God deserves you. No. You deserve God. You are nothing without God. Okay, if you want to think you are something, what are you without God? What are you? Answer that question. What are you? Well, what is this? Oh, this is it. Yes, yeah, that's it. Let me do it like this. Make this. Yes. Without anything. Say it. Let it make up. Say it. If you're so-called a religious leader, whatever, anyone who insults my God, anyone, your God must make this. Don't insult my God. So also for those guys who think they are something, make this. Right? I can't. Truth is truth. I can't. I can't. Why would I lie to myself? I can't. Oh, that is sin. Pride, arrogance, so many things. You can't even make this. I don't even know what this is. What is it? You can't even make this. Whatever this is. You can't. And then you think you are something. No, you are not. You don't deserve God. Without God, your existence would not be here. This was the greatest act of love he did. Freedom, even though he knew you are messed up. Before he even made it, he knew you are messed up. And he gave you the best possible chance. The reason you're in the Old Testament, man, is because you would have never made it in the Old Testament. Think about that. You never think about that. Huh? You don't think about that. Do you? Rules, think about that one. Not exactly the way how it works. Direct access is something else. It's something else. So, people who are exalting themselves, you're gonna die. That's it. You're gonna die. You see, you can't see God's face. Stop snooping. Yeah, stop snooping. You can't see anything that He doesn't want you to see. Don't you actually want to see God walking Himself in peace also? See, just the Father, walking around. Because, everyone has a personality, right? That's when He comes out. He brings out His personality. It's like He removing your face, like everything, because He's hiding His face. Right? You finally see His face. You see? Now He's walking, personal interactions. He is also what? Free. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's also free. That's all. Now He can live together with His children. There He is. You can spot Him. He's coming towards you. Now you now you have to be like, you don't know what to expect. It's all positive. You see? Positive vibes. I can say him. Who knows what else he get? No one knows what he's capable of. You never think about that. People are selfish. You see, selfishness. You don't think about it. You don't even think for your own father. Do you? Huh? You don't even think, like, how does He feel today? Ooh, how many of you ever ask God, how do you feel today? Huh? Or even the Lord Himself. Huh? How many of you have ever prayed and said, I thank the angels, because they've also guarded, because all of heaven is watching you, angels are down here, and you still choose to be ignorant and prideful. You be ignorant and prideful in the lake of fire. Burn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you don't deserve the Father. That's when I say, go and fuck yourself. Yeah. Go and fuck yourself in the lake of fire. You won't. You'll be in anguish. That's what's happening here. People think they are too good. You are not. If God wants, He can make trillions, quadruple. There's numbers you don't even know. Anytime, any place, with just a thought. You see, He can think it and it happens. It's restraint. You see? If God wanted to put everyone in the lake of fire before anytime, He can. He absolutely can. And there's nothing you can do to stop Him. What will you do? What will you do? Ask yourself that question. If God just stood right in front of you, let's say it's even impossible. It's even impossible for you to go near. You'll be dead. You'll be dead. Huh? What would you do? If God says this, what are you going to do about it? What will you do about it? You see? If Jesus says something, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? If God says something, what are you going to do? You see? No power, zero, you're useless. Yeah. Stop exalting yourself. Give respect to the Father, man. You people can't even make a tree. You have to do genetic engineering, all that nonsense. Stop. Guys, respect the man's privacy. He just wants to live in peace. Okay? There's no these what people be explaining. It's not that complicated. Just a Father, a Son, angels. Angels also live in harmony. Man, they're not just... They also want to live in harmony. Who do you think wants to live around all this nonsense, man? Who? That is why I say so. I have to constantly also keep my head. Otherwise, I go... I'm frustration. Imagine what the elites are feeling right now. That's why you have to what? Change the mind. That's how it works. That's how you go through it. It's a mental, because it's nonsense all around. Nothing special. And then there's also reality. What those things? I'll get there. So, yeah, that's why you can't see God's face. You can't handle it. Depending on which side you are. Those on the bad side, you see the fullness of his wrath. Those on the good side will see his good face, his actual face. Those are on the red, they'll see what? Something beyond. They'll see justice. Yeah. Justice. That's it. So yeah, do your things.